Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to a Let's Talk. I want to talk about the situation that we've had with the Brooms right now, with the VIP, how KHux handled it, and more importantly, what the recommendation is for you guys going forward, because we have a resolution of sorts right now. It's not exactly a resolution. It's a resolution of sorts. But anyway, so for those of you who don't know, this week when you went to purchase VIP, because we were told that there was a broom quest in the VIP. So when you purchase VIP, you would get the capacity to get these 7 brooms. The problem was that when you went into the quest was already completed. So you see all the Mickey heads, they were already completed. And if you want to know, I'll leave a link in the description at the end. You can go see my original video when we found this out, and it was kind of like, hey guys, don't buy VIP yet because we don't know what's going on. Now the reason why, and this is a new one, this is something new that we experienced this time going around. The reason why I personally and a lot of people, we were so scared of this is because yes, there's been mistakes before. Yes, there have been glitches before with quests and stuff, but the way that Square Enix has been handling the game, the community, and mistakes going forward recently, there was a very large doubt about whether or not they were going to fix this or how they were going to fix it. And you guys are going to see their fix. But anyway, so we found this out. It took like 18 hours, which isn't a long time, but in video game time, 18 hours is a lifetime. So it took them about 18 hours to respond, and they responded originally with this tweet. This tweet came out at 6:33 p.m. on the 21st of August. And we discovered these mistakes. I guess we discovered them at midnight on the 21st. So if you think of it from that point of view, midnight to 6:30 p.m., not a gigantic amount of time, but again, in game time, it's a gigantic amount of time. So this is the response they came back with. We're aware of the VIP Magic Broom quest issue, and we'll update as soon as you have more information, as we have information. Thank you for your patience, KHux. And then there was a considerable amount of, actually, I have to say, the comments on that Twitter message were actually very, very interesting. At first, there was a ton of, are we getting 3,000 jewels for free? Are we getting compensation? Are we getting this? Are we getting that? But as time passed by, the conversation, especially in the comments, really, you can really tell where people are feeling, because people are tired of it. People are tired of the mistakes that are happening and how they're being taken care of. Well, they're not being taken care of, but how things are going forward in the game. And a lot of people are very, I don't know if people are worried about the game, but there's a lot of doubt. I guess, you know what? That whole vote of no confidence thing, it kind of feels like there's a lot of that currently in the game and in the community towards Square Enix. Not that they would know, because it doesn't feel like they ever really listen to what we have to say. But anyway, then we had this tweet. This tweet happened at 8:30 p.m. on August 21st. So 2 hours later. So 2 hours after, they came back with this tweet. Investigation into the VIP Magic Broom quest has been concluded. Please check the in-game notice for details. So it took them about 2 hours to investigate this and to figure out what they were going to do. So from that point of view, again, you know what? That was pretty fast. So the comments on that one are... yeah, the comments on that one are a little different. But let's check the notice and let's see what they said. So this is a notice that they gave us. Edited August 21st regarding VIP Magic Broom Quest rewards. Thank you for playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Now, please pay attention to the tone of this message. We are aware that for some players, the objectives for the VIP Magic Broom quest incorrectly appear as being completed already, preventing players from receiving this week's rewards. The investigation into this issue has been concluded. We will be sending 10 Magic Broom medals, 7 for the quest reward and 3 as an apology, to those affected by this issue. The medals will be sent on August 29th at midnight. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused, and we hope you continue to enjoy Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Okay. So, is this fair? Yes, it's very fair. It's very much a business way of dealing with a problem. Basically, you were affected by this. Okay, you will get what you paid for, A, and B, you're gonna get a apology. An apology of 3 brooms in the current game it's something. It's something. It's not. It's something. Now, this is just to the people who are affected. It means that if you were not affected by this issue, you're not going to get anything. It means there will not be a blanket compensation to everyone. Sort of how, you know what, if you play any other mobile game, a lot of times there'll be a notice that will say, due to the recent error or due to the something, please accept this as an apology for the mistake. And that happens in a lot of games. One of the games that I play is Tai Chi Panda, and in that one, it's hilarious because they're throwing you diamonds. Every 5 minutes, there's a notice for an apology of some mistake that happened. Now, also in Tai Chi Panda, there are not only multiple servers, but different worlds as well. So even if something happened in one world on one server that has nothing to do with me, they give an apology, and they give diamonds to the entire game, everyone in the entire game. Now, why do they do that? And why is it that something like this that Square Enix did, why is it that this is so negative? Why is this such a bad practice for a game developer? Let me explain this. Basically, doing something like this where you're kind of like, this is what happened, only the people who are affected are going to get compensated, and we're moving on. Something like this does not create trust, and doesn't show community involvement, does not show fan appreciation and community appreciation to the entire community. And I'm hoping someone from Square Enix is watching right now, because I don't think they understand this. I don't think they comprehend that the way that you treat your community and your fans resonates so much further than just in correcting an error. For example, and I have to say this, in the JP version of this game, when there is an error, it is very much a blanket to everyone, trying to, it's kind of like saying to everyone, listen, we're sorry for this, we messed up. We want to show you guys how much we appreciate you. We want to show you how much we love our fans, how much we appreciate you playing our game, how much we appreciate you spending money on our game. So in a case like this, it's $15 a pop, $15 for VIP, and there's so many people who pay it. And for so many people who are affected, because there were some who weren't affected, an apology like this, it's like, okay, but it doesn't help me believe, and it doesn't help me trust, and it doesn't help me think that there are not going to be mistakes like this anymore. Or it doesn't make me feel like, well done, Square Enix. Thank you for showing that not only are you sorry for the mistake you made, but you want to show us how much you care about us. So That's the reason. And I know that all the comments of people saying, give us 3,000 jewels, give us 3,000 jewels, give us 1,000 jewels. Well, it's always 3,000 jewels. Give us a free pull, give us 3,000 jewels. All those comments can just really, after a while, just kind of, it can really be negative, because then Square Enix, the people who read the Twitter world, they might be like, that's all they want. And no matter what we do and no matter how we apologize, they're never going to be okay with what we give them. They're always going to want more. And that makes a lot of sense too. But going a 180 and turning it into something like this where it's, I mean, just the tone of this message is so businesslike and so cut and so dry. It's so icy. It's like, you know what? We're sorry. That's it. Yeah, we apologize for this inconvenience. That's like, they put that last line is put on so many notices now that it's like, it's lost all its meaning. So them just, it doesn't feel like an apology. It just feels like to me it feels like I can't believe you guys are complaining about 7 little brooms. Fine, you want your brooms, here's your brooms. And you know what? Since you complained, here's 3 more. But guess what? Just the people who are affected. Everyone else doesn't get anything else. So it doesn't matter that we made a gigantic mistake. It doesn't matter that it's hurt so much the trust, and it's hurt so much the image of the game and of the developers. It doesn't matter to them. It's just like, they're like, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. This is what we're going to do. And getting free stuff is awesome, but I think that they're doing it for the wrong reasons, or they're not doing it for the wrong reasons. So hopefully that's something they change. But anyway, so what I was hoping, and actually the reason why I didn't make a video about this as soon as these tweets came out and this notice came out, is because I actually had hoped, and I actually asked, and I sent an email. I sent a couple emails actually, and I sent a couple of tickets asking them for giving us a little more clarification on what happens for the VIPs to keep going. Because right now, when I'm releasing this video, it's going to be Wednesday. So we're not even halfway through the week. Well, pretty much halfway through the week. So the question now is, if you haven't bought VIP, should you buy VIP? Okay, let's talk about that. So we're going to leave this behind. We have our answer from Square Enix. We have our tweets. We have our things. This is what they're going to do. So for someone like me who has this, I will be getting in my, well, do I have it? I don't think I have it now. Do I? I don't think I have it now. Let me see. I'm sure they're going to give, did they say when they're going to give? They did say when they're going to give it to us, did they? Let's see. It said it in the notice, didn't it? It says in the notice that, yeah, so August 29th. So also this is going to be after the guilting campaign. So if you were hoping on getting these 7 brooms right now because you really needed a Fantasia Mickey B to gilt a medal that you've been waiting for, I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to do it. So we're not even going to get that too. So for a lot of us, it doesn't really matter that much. Some people it really does. Anyway, so on the 29th, in my presence, I am going to see 7 brooms. Well, 10 brooms. I'm going to see a total of 10 brooms. That's what's going to happen for someone like me, because mine were already completed and I wasn't able to get the brooms when I bought VIP. Now, how do you know? Okay, so let's put it this way. If you haven't bought VIP yet, and if you go over here, you're going to see, normally you're going to see all these like grayed out, right? They're going to be grayed out, and there's going to be that big lock somewhere over here. Take a look at your VIP quest, okay, at the broom quest, because it's going to be grayed out. If this little crown is yellow, even though, okay, so it could be like that, or it could be like this, okay? So it could be like this, or it could be like this. If the crown looks like this, then if you buy VIP, you are going to get 10. Okay? You're going to get 10 brooms if you buy VIP. If your little crown looks like this and it's like grayed out, then you are not going to get 10. you are going to be able to go through, do the quest as normal, and just get the brooms as normal. Now remember, if you buy VIP, you are going to get the 3,000 jewels, which as well 1,700 plus the 1,300, which actually right now you're going to get an extra 50 because we are also in the middle of that jewel campaign, which they never announced. And the other thing to remember about is the KH 3X, which that is something they still haven't really talked about to us yet. That the fact that this is the last of 7 chances, when in reality it is not. There should be one more chance. So if next week we don't see the KH3 Sora, we're gonna have to talk about that too. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that too, because it is going to be very important to see if they are not gonna give 7, if they're only gonna give 6, and if that's the case, then that is yet another mistake and another oversight that they have caused. But we'll talk about that if it happens next week. Hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully we don't have to. And hopefully, you know, it's kind of crazy, but I feel now like if they do give us this next week, part of me feels like saying, oh my goodness, thank you Square Enix for doing what? For doing what they promised they were gonna do. That's how far we are now. We're just so scared of anything that might come in the game or might not come in the game, because here they say this is the last of 7 chances. So it's like, oh no, are they not going to give us one more to reroll traits? What if you've already rolled yours and you've got really bad? I don't know. But yeah, so that's no. But anyway, if you haven't bought VIP yet, remember that you might lose out on this Sora if you don't purchase it. So yeah, so that's pretty much the reality of what this mistake, error, resolution. That's where it lies. Sorry. If you have the little golden broom, the golden crown already lit, and you buy VIP, then on the 29th you should be getting 7 plus 3 for the apology, so you'll get 10. If you don't have the little crown lit and the crown is all dark like this, then you won't be getting the extra 3. So that's pretty much the whole resolution to this whole thing. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Like I said, I wanted to wait at least a day to see if they said anything else about this, if they give us any indication of anything that they were going to do, or any clarification. As far as we know, that's what we've been able to piece together right now. There is no one, and please understand, there is no 100%. There's no 100%, you know, like assurance that we're even going to get these 10 brooms. Okay. I don't know. I mean, for me, I know that I wasn't able to do it. So unless they can look at all the games, all the people's accounts that didn't have it, then I don't know. My recommendation though would be, if you're going to purchase it, make sure to take some screenshots before you purchase it. If it is like golden, if the crown is lit up, take a screenshot before you purchase and take a screenshot after you purchase. Because if the 29th comes around and you don't get your extra brooms, you're gonna have to open a ticket and provide, and you're gonna have to go the extra mile. You're gonna have to go the extra mile to get Square Enix to fulfill what they promised. So thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. I want to leave it there. I hope this helps. I really hope this is the last time we have to deal with anything like this. I hope that what they said before, that they are taking preventive measures so that this kind of things will not happen again anymore, and that everything will be great from now on. I'm really hoping 100% that is going to happen. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.